What's up guys, SoloDF back with another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys everything you need to know about Winter Madness, when each event is, how to win each event. I'm going to be talking about all of that in this one video, so make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now what's to stop?
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is what even is Winter Madness. So as you guys know on 2K, basically every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they'll host events that, give you special rewards, unlimited boost. They'll give you double rep during these events. Well, basically what Winter Madness is, and 2K did this last year in 2K19 as well, is instead of just having events on the weekend for the holidays, since it's winter, they give you events for like basically 2 weeks long. Every day there's going to be an event or two, as you guys see in the background. Those are the events. I'm going to have a bigger picture of the schedule pop up right here. So as you guys can see, the first event is December 20th, which is in basically 2 days, almost 1 day from now, and then it goes all the way up to the new year on December 31st. 2K actually gives out a Winter Madness MVP award, which you didn't even know was a thing until it happened last year. So last year, Statistics, some of you guys might know Statistics, he's a really good guard, really good dribbler. He won the Winter Madness MVP because he played all of the events and he played them on multiple servers, because as you guys know, there's East servers, West, Asia. He was playing on all the different servers. So if you guys want to win Winter Madness MVP, you guys are not only going to have to play all of the events, but you're going to have to play them on different servers to get the most reps. So yeah, to sum it up, Statistics got featured on a 2K20 episode where they interviewed him about Winter Madness. So now let's talk about the events. So kind of looking at the whole schedule as a whole, it's kind of a letdown. You see, we got 4 major events. One on the 24th, Christmas Eve, we got Gold Rush. We got on the 26th, the Formula event. The 29th, we have Boot Camp and Basketball Gods. So those are like the 4 major events. We have no Puma Mania on the whole schedule at all. I'm still a little bit confused as to why 2K put 2 of the major events on the same day on the 29th. Basically what I mean by major events, if you guys didn't know, is like these events give you the best rewards. They give you unlimited boost, and like none of the other events, like the Rush 2v2 event isn't going to give you unlimited boost, but those 4 will. Real quick, if you guys look behind my player, you see on the 30th it says Dime Time and Dunk Fest. 31st is Ruffles. If you look at the picture is actually wrong, so we're going to slide Dime Time and Dunk Fest over. Unfortunately, I can't manually change the picture, but just know on the 30th we have Dime Time and Dunk Fest, and then 31st is actually Ruffle. See, let's start off on the 20th. We have the Rush 2v2 event. If any of you guys have played the Rush 1v1 event, it's basically the same thing where you go into that tent, you have to win 4 games in a row. So this on the 20th it'll be 2v2, so you'll go in with a teammate. You probably don't need a teammate, so you could probably just go in and it'll randomly assign you one if you don't have a teammate. But yeah, you go in with a teammate, 2v2, you got to win 4 games in a row, and then you get the arm sleeve, you get like 5 KBC. It's nothing major, but it is something. Then we go to the 21st, you have Rush 3v3, which is the same thing as 2v2 and 1v1, except you have 3 teammates, so I'm not really going to talk about that. You get the same stuff out of that. And then we have the 3v3, 2 times rep. So that's going to be like in the park, I believe. There's going to be extra courts that give you 2 times rep if you play on them. I know in the past they have been broken and they didn't give us any rep, so hopefully they're fixed. For now, we get 3. I think that's the 3v3 pro event. Then on the 22nd, we have the Rush 1v1 event again. I think this is the 3rd time in like the last 2 months that this event has been out, because I've won it already twice, 2 different times. So this is the 3rd time, so we got that. I'm not really going to talk about that because it's the same as 2v2 and 3v3. The rewards aren't that good. And then we have the 1v1 courts in the park for double rep. So it looks like the 22nd is like basically all for 1v1s. 21st is for 3v3s. The 20th is going to be for 2v2s. And then on the 23rd, we have, I guess, the bigger styled games. We got 4v4 double rep, which will be in the park, and then 5v5 double rep, which will also be in the park. They'll have special courts for that. Alright, real quick, I want to say, if you guys hear any banging during this video, it's because there's this guy, he's like working outside, making a lot of noise, so that's what that is. But going on here, we got the 24th, we have Gold Rush, which is going to be the first major event of Winter Madness. Unfortunately, as a casual player, you will not be allowed to win. I probably won't win, because usually with this, every time that there's a Gold Rush, only boosters can win, because they get like bot accounts, or they get like their friends to just throw them games, and yeah, it's just there's not a lot of winners, and basically the boosters are the only ones that ever win Gold Rush. But yeah, Gold Rush is in the stage, and it's basically who can collect the most VC from winning games in the stage in the shortest amount of time, or not the shortest amount of time. There's like a given time period, and whoever has the most by the end of that time period wins Gold Rush. And I think they give how many winners? There's like 5 or 10 winners. I'm not sure. Actually, I think there's 10 that get the main prize, and then they give 50 total winners, and they can get like shorts and some stuff like that. And then also on the 24th we have Dodgeball Rodeo, which I don't think is actually double rep. It might be, but I don't think it's double rep. It's in the park, and it's basically, it just changes how the park looks, so that's kind of cool. But nothing special there with Dodgeball Rodeo. Then on Christmas Day, we have low-key one of the best events on the whole schedule, double rep in the cages. Nah, I'm kidding. Don't even bother with that. You really don't get a lot of rep playing that at all. But 2 times rep in the rec is actually one of the best events on this whole schedule. I wish it wasn't on Christmas, because I'm really not going to have time to play this. Maybe like 10 p.m. I'll be playing this. I don't know, but it sucks that they put that on Christmas. But yeah, double rep in the rec is a really good event, so if you guys can play that, then I recommend playing it. But I mean, it makes sense if you guys have family things to do. That obviously takes first priority. Next up is December 26th, and this is the day that has the event that I'm looking the most forward to. This is Formula 2K. So the Formula 2K event is basically rep based. So basically, this is going to be kind of hard to explain, but there's basically a racetrack, and you have to complete 40 laps. The first 10 people to complete 40 laps win. So each lap is 5,000 rep. So you guys know at the end of each game, you get a certain amount of my points or whatever rep. Say you get 10,000 rep after a game, that's 2 laps finished. You got to go 40 laps, and the first 10 to finish win the Formula event. Basically, everyone that wins this event is a playmaker or a slasher, and the way to win this event the best, even though I haven't won it, I've come close to winning it, I'm going to try and win on the 26th, is you need a playmaker and a slasher. Well, you don't need that, but that's just what works the best. So the playmaker throws lobs to the slasher, and you just want to end games quick, because like I said, it's the first 10 to finish that get the prize, and you also need the most reps. So lobs give a lot of rep this year, so throwing lobs to slashers from a playmaker is the best method to win this event. Next up, also on the 26th, we have Treasure Hunters, which if you guys haven't played, it's actually a pretty cool event. It changes the whole look of the park, and it kind of looks like I don't know how to explain it, like an island, like an island. A lot of people say that the Treasure Hunters park should be the normal park because of how cool it looks. I don't really care too much about that, but Treasure Hunters I think is like 6 or 7 hours long. Actually, yeah, if you go into the neighborhood tab, then you go to event schedule and scroll all the way down, it has the actual times for each event. So if we go all the way down, Treasure Hunters is from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. midnight, so that is 7 hours long. So basically, first you have to find a treasure map that's hidden around the park, and then once you find that, it has a bunch of goals, and so basically gives you 3 goals to complete, and then once you complete those, you get double rep, and then after that you have another 3 goals that gives you triple rep, and then after that you have another 3 goals that gives you 4 times rep. So basically you want to finish these goals in the shortest amount of time possible, so that you have the rest of the time during this event to have 4 times rep. And I think also once you finish all the goals, you get like an eye patch or like a hat or something. Nothing crazy, but you do get something from it. Then on December 27th, we have the Big Top Challenge, and I noticed that for some of these events, they're making the times longer than usual, so I kind of like that, so that, you know, it gives us more time to grind, gives us more time to finish the events, because last Big Top Challenge, I didn't end up finishing it on time. I did start late, but it came down to like the wire, and I didn't end up finishing on time. So Big Top Challenge basically, well, the game enlarges your head, so that's one thing. Like, it enlarges your player's head, so that's kind of, I don't know, that's something they've never done before. But basically, you have to like complete a few challenges versus AIs, and then you have to do like a free throw challenge, and after that, you get some stuff, some like leg sleeves, I think, and a backpack from the Big Top Challenge. And then after the Big Top Challenge on the 27th, we have the Beats event, which is always double rep in the neighborhood, so that's going to be from 9 to 12 midnight on the 27th, which is a Friday. Next up is the 28th, where we have Court Conqueror 2v2 and 3v3. I'm not even going to bother with Court Conqueror because it takes too long. Like, I don't know, I heard this year it just takes way too long. It's not even worth it. You get more rep playing regular park. And Court Conqueror, if you guys don't know, it's basically where you verse a full AI team, and basically you have to beat, I think there's 6 different AI teams, and you have to beat all of them, and after that you get some VC and you get a jersey, I think. So next up we have December 29th, and this is the day where we have 2 of the major events where you can win unlimited boosts from. So we have boot camp, which is the first one. It probably is going to start at like noon or 1 p.m. It's probably going to be early. It doesn't say it on the event schedule because the event schedule only gives us the next 7 days, and the 29th is like 11 days away. But yeah, boot camp is the event where you need 3 75 overalls, so you cannot have a player higher than a 75 overall for this event. So I would probably make like an offensive threat or like a playmaking shot creator or something like that, and then at the 2 go with like a slasher, and then at the 3 have like a glass cleaner or something like that. You're really limited with this event, and it's going to be hard, but you know, that's what it is. 3 75 overalls on one team. Next up, on the night of the 29th, we have Basketball Gods, and I think Basketball Gods is one of, if not the most fun event to play, because Basketball Gods is the event where it's basically team based, and whichever team goes on the longest win streak, I think they give it to the top 5. So top 5 teams with the highest win streak win Basketball Gods, and they get that little Egyptian hat that everyone wears. They have some options to choose from. I think they get shoes also, and like pants or something, and then they could also choose from unlimited boosts. They get to pick 2 of the 4 from those. Yeah, Basketball Gods is gonna be fun, so I'm kind of looking forward to the 29th. And then we go to December 30th. Remember, this picture here is messed up. You got to slide Dime Time and Dunkfest over to the 30th. So these events aren't anything special, but it is going to be 2 times rep. I think Dime Time changes the way that the park looks. It's like green and yellow, and then Dunkfest also changes it, so like a construction looking park. So it's just going to be double rep in the park, nothing special there. And then on the 31st, the last day of 2019, the last day of the decade, we have Ruffles, and I believe that this is the last Ruffles event. There might be one more, but I know there's like, you know, we're running out of time here. This might be the last Ruffles. We might have one more Ruffles. I'm not sure, but I mean, you guys know what Ruffles is. Yeah, guys, that's it for all of the events. If you guys are a low rep, this is your time. Like, if you're gonna grind at any point, grind during Winter Madness. There's so many double rep events that you can literally go up 2-3 rep levels in one during the whole Winter Madness, during this 2-week period, or it's actually 12 days. So yeah, Winter Madness spans over 12 days, which I wanted to mention. This has been a kind of long video. It hasn't been that entertaining, more of an informative video. But if you guys are still watching, go in the comments and comment MVP for Winter Madness MVP. So just put MVP in the comments. Let me know which event you guys are most excited for in the comments. This will show me who made it to this point of the video, because I'm sure some people just dropped the like, clicked off the video. They might have commented like banger or something, but they're already gone. But show me who's still watching by leaving a comment. I'm hyped for Winter Madness starting in 2 days. But yeah, that's going to be for the video, guys. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Y'all niggas hate on me, hate on me. I'm getting money, what the fuck can you say to me? Y'all bitches cry for me, cry for me, cry for me. If you my nigga, then you ride for me, ride for me. Yeah, you a cheese, but you a dog to me, dog to me. Baby, you see me, get no love from me, love from me. I keep a hoodie, cause it's cold to me, cold to me. So when y'all see me, y'all gon' notice me.